Good evening, all, and welcome to The Solid, here on another episode of The Xperts, where we break down the top sports, not only locally, but internationally here as well, on our own homegrown soil. We have today Mr. CJ, the X Factor, and the legendary Sanzo himself. Dr. Sanz is in the building.
Dr. Sanz is in the building. What's good, ladies and gentlemen?
I don't know. Oh, boy.
We got a good episode for y'all today. Tonight. Playoff edition. We in the second round. We about to go to the conference finals. We had some predictions last week, show.
Yeah, I haven't heard from the CJ, the X Factor, in about for the day. I don't know. He seems to be on mute.
What that?
Still nothing. It hasn't registered him yet.
It ain't over there at all.
Well, it could be over in a couple of minutes, actually. Now that you say that.
I can't on like a LeBron fan right now.
Hold on. LeBron, don't listen to me. LeBron don't have nothing to do with this.
They told him all cut up and everybody. Oh,
Yeah.
LeBron in 5, lose. LeBron in 6, lose. LeBron in 7, lose. LeBron in 9. Anyway,
It is
so
what it is.
I keep getting my prediction.
Aisha Curry, LeBron, taking all kind of losses. I don't know. And Celtics lose.
You should try to flick in Jamie stuff, man. I don't know what
Hey,
she's dealing with.
anyway, that's I didn't want to get into that too early because
Yeah,
I ready to torch Aisha right
We'll
now.
talk
big
about that
man.
later, though.
Wait, listen.
No, torch yourself because you ain't getting no prediction right this week.
What do you mean?
None.
None.
How much you get right?
All.
Oh.
Let's count it out. Show you get the
Celtics.
Which one?
Celtics Bucks. You
Celtics Bucks. What you say? Who you say?
You say Celtics.
Celtics in 7.
You say 6, huh?
No, I say Philly in 6.
This is the part right here where you run that back with Mr. X Factor, run on with Celtics in 6.
Don't worry, Park added that and you can throw that little thing in.
Yeah, I tried it in garbage. Back to where we was torching CJ the X Factor on his garbage thoughts. Ladies and gentlemen.
Garbage predictions.
Oh my goodness. I don't know.
But I let me be fair though. The series ain't over yet.
Let me hear you.
The series ain't over yet.
Oh, let me check.
His predictions was very wrong. But the
Let me
series
check.
ain't
Oh,
over yet.
boy.
0 for 5? 0 for 5, Mr. X Factor?
So let's check out this.
For y'all out there, I hope y'all are not as ignorant as these fellas here. You know, like when that one team, like that year when the Bobcats went like 9 for 71, and then the next year they win like 12 games and they like had a big party because they won more games than last year. So my colleagues now have finally, for the first time, beat me in predictions, and now they just having a celebration. Yeah, my boy bring all the rummy and he just partying. This next one.
Ladies and gentlemen.
This ain't the first time.
ladies and gentlemen,
That's the first time it's been embarrassing.
Obviously, this guy,
Ladies and
the one
gentlemen,
to my
this is,
right
Rude
is
Bell.
a LeBron fan.
Rude
He's
Bell.
been taking L's all his life. The next one to my left is a Knicks fan. Of course, he's been taking L's all his
got
life.
Kevin Robinson
So,
over
I
there.
mean,
Ladies and
come
gentlemen.
on. I could take 1 or 2
Ladies
losses.
and
It's
gentlemen,
not that bad.
I am not to the right of CJ the X Factor.
I'm glad you're on camera.
If you're looking at the camera angle, I'm to the left. His thoughts are discombobulated. He don't even know how to think. right now.
Obviously, he
boy.
ought to sing, and he ought to.
Listen, this gentleman here was 0 for 5. Celtics prediction wrong. Toronto
boy.
prediction wrong.
I've never seen a
what
rubber
the
prediction
Toronto
like this.
series is?
3-2. That series is not over, but that's gonna end. It's not. We know it's gonna end. It's not over, but we know it's gonna end. We know it's gonna end.
I can't believe it.
So, what y'all think about the series so far? What y'all think about Well, I'll tell you my thoughts.
Let's start off with the first. Let's start off with the first
Let's
series.
start off with the first one. Boston, Milwaukee. Boston about to get them in now. Like I was telling these niggas last week. Well, mainly X Factor on the side, yeah. Milwaukee just is a better team.
Yes, all around. Yeah.
Boston, they have a lot more individual talent, but they don't play as a team. And when the going gets tough, Kyrie starts organ, then Tatum starts organ, then Jaylen Brown, and now even Marcus Smart come back and start organ.
Ah, boy.
Well, who that nigga think he is?
Every time Rozier touched the floor, he hog.
He organ.
Gee, my goodness.
So
We got a bunch of pigs in the square, ladies and gentlemen.
So Milwaukee, they know how to play. They know who their star is, and they know their roles. So they are a better overall team. What say you, Show?
Oh my goodness. I don't know what to say. I thought, honestly, I did thought that Boston would have taken to at least a 6-game series. But I can tell you this. Kyrie Irving gone.
He probably gone. Yeah.
Gone. He probably understands now that he can't win the championship without LeBron. And now he's trying to get back in good books with LeBron, and I don't know. Mr. X Factor, tell me what is going wrong with the Boston Celtics and why they're losing. Why?
First of all, it's just plain and simple. The Boston Celtics right now is playing like how you guys play. They play in 21. So right now, like you say, everybody is saying, oh, how Kyrie and Hayward was out last year, it would make them stronger. Actually, what it did was, because Kyrie and Hayward was out, it gave Rozier more confidence, Smart more confidence, Tatum, Brown, and these guys more confidence. So now they feel that they're supposed to be stepping up in this role spot. Now you get Kyrie and Hayward back, and Kyrie shooting up 22 shots a game. Hayward coming out off the bench, shooting up 11 shots. So now the guys who actually carried that team to the Eastern Conference Finals last year, they got to be basically passing the ball off. Like, they just in the rotation. So now when they do get a touch, they hogging. I watching Jaylen Brown taking fadeaway shots just to get a shot. Because he know if he pass the back to Kyrie,
He ain't got nothing.
you might as well don't even look for that ball no more. You might as well start running back down on defense.
Like I was telling a nigga, someone last week, I said, if I was Brad Stevens, and last year after he made the conference finals, and when I get Kyrie back, I could tell what's your boy named Donnie Ainge, the GM of the Celtics.
Cost him catch a heart attack.
I say, boy, listen, either you trade Kyrie or don't flicking bring me back the coach. Trade Kyrie or trade one of them young boys.
I wasn't trading Kyrie.
Because at the end of the day, it could always create a problem. These young niggas help you get to the conference finals. Now Kyrie coming back, you know he taking shots. Hayward coming back, you know he taking shots.
Listen,
So these young niggas can always feel some type of way.
as a smart GM, he should have traded those guys. You know what Kyrie good for. Kyrie consistent. Rozier, he gave you a good year last year, but you take what you get out of him. You put him in a
I would've
package.
traded him. I would've
You
traded
put
him.
him in a package with Jaylen Brown, Marcus Smart, and Marcus Morris, and you try and put one draft pick or two with them and send them out for Anthony Davis.
I could tell you one thing. One person who showed up in the series is Morris.
Yeah,
Morris-
He play solid.
Morris
He play
is
solid.
the backbone of the Celtics,
He
and he
plays
should
solid.
not be traded nowhere. Nowhere.
He plays solid.
That's a keeper.
He plays
Morris
solid.
keeper.
right now is playing like Isaiah Thomas when he's with the Celtics.
Hold on.
Yeah, they are the backbone of the team right now,
Hold on.
but they're not franchise players.
But you ain't playing Morris a bunch of money, so you ain't really got to worry about
That
all
is
that.
a
Same
listen
thing
to me.
with
CJ
Isaiah
the X
Thomas.
Factor. CJ
You
the X
wasn't paying him a
Factor.
bunch
Okay,
of
so
money.
CJ the X Factor. I'm
So-
gonna have to call you out on this one. That's a horrible analogy. Horrible. How could you compare Isaiah Thomas with Morris? Morris is now what you could compare to Morris is maybe a Green.
Boy,
Who, Draymond?
You can put him as a Draymond.
I think he probably is, you think he probably is a
the
Draymond.
reason why you
Nah.
can't put him as a Draymond is
He's not as good as Draymond, and that's
and
scary.
Draymond ain't good.
And that's scary because Draymond.
So how you
ain't
can
really
even
that good.
try and compare them
That's
to? That's
really
like,
good.
wait, come
no,
on.
I'm just
But
saying that I'm just saying that he's the X Factor
But-
for this team.
You comparing their skills ability.
No,
and
no, no.
comparing
No.
his actual impact to the team.
I'm saying his impact to the team isn't as good as Isaiah Thomas was to
Okay.
the Boston Celtics.
His impact to the team isn't as good as Draymond, but he's the vocal voice. He's the vocal leader.
Yes, he is.
He's-
And so was
he's-
Draymond Green.
He's tried to energize the team. Now,
Yes.
I get what you're saying. I
Dennis
would,
Rodman material.
I would keep him around because he's a leader or whatever it gets me. But the question is,
5 offensive rebounds, 5 blocks a
they ain't
game.
nowhere near
where,
Dennis
where,
Rodman.
where do they go from here if Kyrie leaves?
Well, like I say, since you didn't trade the guys who you should have, now you got to rely on them. Now your starting point guard next year will probably be Rozier or Marcus Smart. And I don't care if you say, oh, Kyrie was the problem.
Those
You're
guys
not
will
going to get the
eventually
same
develop.
production out of those two guys probably combined that you would get out of Kyrie.
They cannot win a championship without Kyrie.
Exactly.
They cannot. If I was the Celtics, free agency, I would call Kyrie and I would say, "Boy, what would it take for you to come back? Do we need to trade these young
You don't do
dudes
that- you don't do
for
that with
Anthony
Kyrie.
Davis? Or because to me, it's simple. The young dudes you want to play with you no more, that's fine. Let me take you and let me trade them young dudes. Let me get a star, and let's see how that work out.
Here's my problem with Kyrie.
See? Kyrie ain't into that.
Kyrie is not a strong-headed leader. He doesn't have that leader quality in him. Even though he's on the team and
Yeah,
everybody knows he's the best player, he's still not a leader.
Yeah, he tried, but he
You,
ain't there.
you
yet.
could always see, for example, Kobe, LeBron, Jordan. these guys are leaders. Even though you can lead your squad in points, maybe I wouldn't even say assists, but you can lead. You could be the scoring title. You can have more free throws, more shots, or whatever the situation may be. At the end of the day, Kyrie doesn't have that leader quality that he needs in order to win a championship. In order for Kyrie to win a championship right now, he has to have a leader on his team, and he has to be able to be comfortable with being a number 2.
So do you think that
Gotta be crazy.
going back to the Lakers makes sense since you think he needs a leader?
Not going back to the Lakers, but going with LeBron.
Going to the Lakers, my bad.
Going to the Lakers, you rekindle that relationship, but it's almost as if when Dwayne Wade and LeBron came back together, it's just a bit too late.
I think Kyrie tried to be leading, but I think the problem is you can't really lead niggas who don't really,
But
you ain't really on that run.
listen,
Who doesn't want to be led?
Yeah.
Kyrie is a leader.
Yeah.
So
And
the whole run on was a bunch of garbage.
no, you can't really lead niggas who
The
again-
problem is the way you lead. Kyrie is a very,
What?
very.
let
Once he
me
have his
ask you
head
this.
straight, Kyrie is the type you can't persuade him to do something.
Has
else.
Kyrie Irving ever led a team?
What you
let
mean?
me show you why
When?
I disagree with that, right?
Bro,
When?
No,
y'all only is watch ball when LeBron on TV, you know.
watch this.
Kyrie is leading that team all before LeBron get there.
Yeah.
No, Kyrie. All right, listen. Let me be fair to Kyrie.
I never make playoffs.
Let me be fair to Kyrie. Before last year, before Kyrie was injured, the Celtics was the number 1 seed when he was playing. So he was a good leader last year. Obviously, Horford helped out too, but he was a good leader last year. The young players follow his rule. The problem is, this year, the young niggas already see that we could do this without you. So
They can't.
they can, but that's what they believe. So you can't really talk to them any type of way, trash them in the media,
Right.
shoot up all the ball because they don't feel as if they need you anymore.
And
They already achieved a certain level of success.
And guess what? Kyrie sees that. So that's the difference between leader. Like, look at Kyrie and look at Steph. Kyrie is a leader. You can't tell him nothing. When Kyrie get that ball and Kyrie say, boy, I going to score 30, Kyrie going to score 30 regardless. Steph, who's the leader of Golden State?
The emotion leader is Draymond
Why?
because he is
Because
the
the actual leader is actually Steph Curry. But because he's that passive leader where he realized that, okay, I may not be as good of a leader emotionally as Draymond, I'll take the backseat to Draymond. Kyrie wasn't even taking the backseat to LeBron.
No,
See,
but
that's
see,
a different type of leader.
on-
You have leaders who could say, okay, you might be better at this situation, you might be better at that situation. I might be the overall leader, but I can let Durant take the last shot. I can let Draymond do all the yelling and hacking. I can let Boogie do all the thing. Kyrie, big man, I is the overall leader. I
No,
don't care if he's the best
see,
player in the world. I can take
CJ
the
the
last
X
shot.
Factor. I'm gonna say
you have different dynamics too.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have different dynamics because Draymond is like you said, he's the emotion leader.
and that's
Yes.
about it.
Steph is the leader where if Draymond raw you out or curse you out or whatever, make you feel bad, Steph is a dude who come in the huddle.
He can cuddle you up.
He could get everybody going. Hey, listen, you got that shot. You could take that. You could do this. You could do that. It's different dynamics. I think
I don't know
Kyrie
what Clay is.
Kyrie is sort of similar to Kobe in terms of
Exactly.
I could do whatever I want to do. And
So
I
if you
think,
call Kobe leader, you gotta call Kyrie leader.
but like I say, the problem is again, you can't lead niggas who don't really think that we need you. They don't really say, look at Kyrie. Like if Kyrie had gone to, let's say they say Kyrie is going to the Nets or whatever. Let's say Kyrie go to the Nets.
Oh, that's good. That's it.
Them niggas could look at Kyrie and be like, but you know what?
Kyrie
You right.
shooting
Whatever
40
you
balls
say.
a game.
Like Kyrie last game, Kyrie say they asked Kyrie, oh, you was going 7 for 22. He said, but I should have shoot 30 shots.
Exactly.
Now you think anybody in the
That's
Boston
the type
locker?
of leader Kyrie is.
You think anybody in the Boston locker room like that?
No.
They's like, bro, you shooting 30 shots and we got
Exactly. He's
But-
not dominant. He's like a Westbrook type of mentality. In a
exactly.
way.
But if niggas respect you, or if let me not necessarily they say they respect you because they respect him. But if niggas think they need you, then they'd be like, you know what? He should have shoot 30 shots. He should have take more shots because we probably had a better chance. But niggas don't really think they need Kyrie.
Well-
Niggas them say Rozier, them think they should be starting.
yes.
You see what I'm saying?
That's the problem.
So that's the problem with Boston. That's why if I was,
Because role players have to play their role.
they gotta play a role.
If you ain't in your role, you can be a hindrance to the team. So instead of Rozier, them trying to be 6-man of the year, Rozier coming out every game. Oh, I played better than Kyrie last game. Why you ain't starting me?
From the beginning of
Bro,
the
because
season,
you ain't Kyrie.
from the beginning of the season, he was like, boy, I know Kyrie better than me, but at the end of the day, I believe I'm a star in this league. Bro, that's the wrong mindset to have.
Exactly.
You know Kyrie better than you, that's it. Don't say nothing
That
else.
one over.
He better than you. But that's why
I don't even think he should have said that, but
he probably shouldn't have said it,
to each his own.
but
Again,
again,
it is what it is.
it is what it is. But Kyrie better than you. But
no, but at the
Kyrie
end, okay.
is true and made up in practice.
Now watch this.
What you want him
Chance,
to
I can be real. Now, I agree to disagree with both of you in terms of who is the leader of this franchise. Let me show you something. Kyrie wasn't a leader where he was. He wasn't a leader in Boston. He wasn't a leader inside.
no,
Cleveland.
he definitely wasn't leader. But we know
He
why.
is not a leader.
You know why? That man,
You
number
can't
23,
compare Kyrie
doing a bunch of
to
foolishness.
Steph. They're two different humans. Mindsets. Listen to me, bro. At the end of the day, Steph doesn't lead his team. I don't know what Mr. X Factor was talking about.
That was my whole point.
Listen to me. Since Kevin Durant came there, he's been the MVP champion. He's been the MVP. He's been the championship.
You can't even bring up Kevin
listen.
Durant. You looking
Listen
for
to
a
me. Listen to
leader.
me. At the end of the day,
Nigga who had you down 3-1, you beat him, and then he can come join your team? But you can't be no leader.
no, at the end of the day, it isn't about
That's
that.
following man.
Because it isn't about that, you know. It's about what the situation
You
is,
got
what
me,
it is
don't
now.
worry about that.
It wasn't about what it was back then. Now, in
I see
2015,
that.
listen to me, in 2015, when before Durant was on the team, and when Steph Dawes won the championship, Steph was the leader of that team. Ever since Kevin Durant came up on Golden State, ever since Kevin Durant came on Golden State, Kevin Durant has been the leader of the team.
I think
That's the same. Hold on now. It's the same comparison as when Wade won a championship. He was the leader with Shaq, and when LeBron come to the Heat, LeBron became the leader, and Wade took the back seat.
but
The passenger seat.
no, I agree with that. I think now they starting to look at Durant sort of like that way with Wade and LeBron. Like I think now they look at Durant
Durant is the leader, bro.
as, but you got to take us there. I think before it was just, but we just go play and whatever happens.
Exactly.
But now
Exactly.
this year, especially this year, they look at Durant and be like, but listen, you got to take us to the promised land. We relying on you.
Yeah, who you think is more productive in any playoff since Kevin Durant came there? In any of the 3 runs, whatever they had, who you think is more productive? Kevin Durant, listen to me, this is what I call inserting yourself into the ball game. Kevin Durant hit a 3 inside LeBron James high, bro. Twice. Consistency.
Twice.
You can't never compare. You can't never say, well, Steph Curry is the leader. No.
But
No.
this place be wrong, but
No.
I don't understand this, bro. Like,
No.
wait,
I'll correct your wrongs and make it right.
you gotta go. You gotta wait for Zadoness or something because you always off. I don't know. You need to wait with Basel Dean or something.
Oh, my goodness.
Gee,
Go on. Let me hear you.
wow, bro.
Let me hear you.
Like I say, leadership is different than you talking about. Okay, he's the best player
It's different
on
types
the
of
team.
leaders. It's different
You
types
don't
of
have to be the best player to actually be the leader. You know.
You never had a word lead by example. Eh?
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay.
but not because some best players cannot lead by example. Niggas just come in the league, the best player. Look at Kwame Brown, number 1 pick. The best
know
player
about
coming
Kwame.
out of high school.
I ain't talking
So
about
he's
no
supposed
Kwame,
to go on the team and be the leader.
I ain't talking about no Kwame, bro.
My point exactly.
Listen to me.
Niggas has
You gotta
come.
pick a nigga who
Even
better.
when you come out,
No.
look at guys like
No.
Iverson.
No.
But you go,
I'm asking you to pick a person.
No, I mean,
Iverson come on the
pick
court and give you everything
No.
he got. He's the best player on your
No.
team. But if Iverson don't come to practice, that means no one else supposed to come to practice? That's
No.
your leader?
No. I'm asking you, okay, in all the recent years of NBA
a
basketball.
team should have more than one leader too, by the way.
Yeah,
I
of
think
course.
I think that's
Of
the-
course.
Everybody
I think-
leads.
Of course.
It's
But
a
I'm
better
talking about
leader.
the
I think you
overall.
know what
I'm
I'm
talking
saying
about the overall leader.
Yeah.
Name me a team or in any year whereas the the particular player was at a Kevin Durant level and was not the leader of the team. Go ahead. I'll wait.
It's only
Who's at the Kevin Durant
but see,
level?
it's
though?
only so much people who's at
It's
Kevin
like,
Durant level.
It's only
Okay,
like
then,
two
so you
niggas
don't
at
think-
Kevin Durant
Okay,
level.
So let me ask you a question. You don't
LeBron.
think? Let me show you something. So you don't think Kevin Durant is the leader of his own team?
I think now.
Just like
So don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell
Right
me.
now in this
Listen to me, don't
moment.
tell me.
This
Listen to me.
last like 2 weeks.
Don't
At this moment,
Come
Like,
on.
literally the last 2 weeks.
Durant is now
don't
the
tell
leader of
me
that team.
Steph Curry is the leader of the team when you have Kevin Durant on your team.
No, I think okay.
Like that nigga been there for 3 years, big man, and he been the leader for 3 weeks. So don't come with that.
I think at this very moment,
Well, mothers.
Durant is the leader of Golden State.
Exactly.
Because they look at him now as the person who has to carry us. Before, during these last 2 years, they didn't really look at him like that.
No.
They look at him as a dude who could score and could score very easily. And we'll use him to when we need to use him.
They only
Correct.
needed him against
Correct.
LeBron.
Correct.
They used to run through the West. Kevin Durant scored one little 15, 10, 20 points. When they reached the finals,
Then he said,
kill
kill
LeBron.
And they used to tell him, wait, this your time.
This
you
your
go
time.
ahead. You
That's
go
what
do
they're
what
doing
you
right
gotta
now.
do.
But you had the last series, Steph and Clay got injured. All two of them are not 100%. That's number one. Number two, you play in a team that has two good guards. So they'll offset with James Harden and Chris Paul. Who got the easier matchup? Durant playing against who? PJ Tucker?
PJ flipping.
What the next boy name? Eric Gordon? That's what you putting on Durant? So, of course, he could be the leader this series and for the past 2 weeks because, bro, no one, I mean, even if they had better people on it, the only person I really see to guard Durant probably is like Kawhi Leonard. But besides that, no one really could guard Durant.
Yeah, I mean, and like I say, for right now he's the leader, but I still think overall Steph is a better leader than him because Steph actually makes sure everybody involved. Once Durant really just getting himself really going.
Sans, I just have to say one more thing on this leadership thing.
You know what I mean?
It ain't about who you guarding or who guarding you, bro.
What about it? About buckets?
Bro,
See, you looking at
Listen
the
to me.
buckets aspect.
Listen to me,
you ain't
bro.
really looking at the
Listen to me,
whole
bro.
thing.
Shine.
God, whoever guiding you, at the end of the day, it's the NBA, bro. You score at your own will and at your own risk. Sometime, listen to me, bro.
See, I got remember.
Sometimes you could have, listen to me.
Yeah, it's good.
Listen to me. You could have
got to keep up sometimes.
Listen to me. You could have Patrick Beverly. You could have Patrick Beverly guarding Kevin Durant, and Kevin Durant going for must but 30%. Now that doesn't mean that Patrick Beverly were way harder than Kevin Durant.
I'm glad you bring up the name. So that Clippers team, who you think is the leader of that team? Was it not Beverly?
Like I say, bro.
Beverly
Beverly is like a 79.
Beverly, Beverly, them, Beverly, them,
strong 77 or
And hey, that's defense bringing him up to 79.
That's
If you put the offense on that,
Beverly, them,
Beverly's like a
listen to
71,
me.
bro.
That's
They
a
just
strong
like listen what I
77
tell
or
you.
do good.
Beverly, those are not leaders, bro. They're impact players. They're X factors.
Beverly's the leader of that team.
No, it's not.
Who's the leader of the Clippers?
Draymond Green, Beverly, and CJ Tucker, PJ Tucker, or whatever he name. And
They're
then
role players.
all those are X factors, bro. They impact the game.
Yeah, you need them, but you don't need them.
Nah, the leader. Nah, don't get me wrong.
You
nah.
need them in certain series.
Yeah.
In
Listen to
certain
me.
series.
Certain teams, whereas the leader doesn't insert himself like the Clippers. Sometimes, let me ask you a question. Do you believe a coach could lead a team? Could be a leader of a team?
Not unless you have a system like the Spurs, where they respect the coach that much.
So what you think about the Clippers?
Doc Rivers?
Doc was a good.
But listen.
He was a good leader for that team. But
No, but let me ask you a question.
you still need a player on the floor to carry it out.
Exactly.
You see
And
what I'm
that's
saying?
what made Popovich so good. Popovich was a great coach because basically on the court, Tim Duncan was the Popovich. Tim Duncan would take whatever Popovich put in his left ear, put it in his brain and stir it up. And on that court, listen, y'all doing exactly, I don't care if I was a star. You would watch Tim Duncan go for 20 points, and then if the fourth quarter say, get the ball to Tony Parker, he ain't gonna be like, boy, I hot.
We can
Oh,
talk.
give me
We
the
can talk
ball.
basketball all day.
That
We
boy
can talk
just-
basketball all day.
That's just how it is.
We branch off from the Kyrie Irving situation. We could talk about X Factor was wrong. Smith and Sanzo was right.
Yeah, he was wrong.
That bottom line.
That's bottom
Anybody
line.
who you want to listen to inside basketball and all the series and all the different predictions, you
Hey,
want to
Mike
listen to
White
me
show.
and
Of
Sanzo.
course not.
Of course.
Y'all too lazy.
Listen,
Of course.
that
But you
that
was
one over.
wrong.
That
Wait,
one over.
one time, nigga, you picked freaking Milwaukee last year and they couldn't come with the first round.
All right,
That one
who you
over.
pick-
You
who
picked
this year?
LeBron last
Who
year.
you
He
picked
couldn't
this
even
year?
have a
That one
champion in like 3
You
years.
picked
That one over.
Think I
Milwaukee.
running on with y'all?
You picked Milwaukee.
Y'all
Fun. I want to ask a question.
Philly.
Pun, I want to
Well,
ask.
Philly ain't done yet.
Listen to me, Pun. I want you to edit this one out.
Bro, I pick champions.
You pick champions?
Pun.
I ever lose a championship?
Boston ain't winning this year,
Loaf.
so that
I
ain't
say I
champion.
pick champions.
Loaf.
I pick champions in the past
And
3 years
Philly
of
ain't winning.
basketball, football, and baseball.
We ain't got the
And
taste
it
for
was
that.
easy peasy, buddy.
We ain't got the taste
Listen
for
what
that.
I trying to show you.
We got the taste
Everybody
on
got,
this.
everybody got the taste of that.
Listen
got
what
the
I
taste
try,
on
listen,
this.
listen what I trying to show you. Understand what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
You still picking Houston.
Pun, you're gonna have to edit this one out. Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead,
Mr. X
Go
Factor.
ahead, man. Go ahead.
You go to a gal. You see what I said? You mess up on that gal once. You think she can let you juice again?
My point exactly.
Okay then.
And
So
I've
you
been
can't be
strong for
messing
the
up
past
once,
3
big brother.
years. You all
Listen to
just
me.
reach.
You can't be messing up once.
You all
Moving
been
on.
messing up all these years now.
Moving
You get
on.
one little
Next
nut.
series.
Now you happy.
Which-
Next
Done did it
series.
in 3 years,
Listen to
bro.
me.
What years, man?
Next
You just tell us
series,
last week you
we're
was
moving
right.
on.
My point exactly.
Next series.
You tell us last week you speak right. You're
your-
wrong.
But you all in you say. But listen.
You wrong.
Listen.
Either way, you're
I can't
wrong.
believe y'all two shines. Take y'all whole week out to come here and sissy round
No.
and come talk this crap
Nah.
tonight. Stephen A. is speak
But-
friggin' wrong. The man
but-
just make millions of dollars.
but-
Skip Bayless is speak wrong. Charles
But-
Barkley just say friggin' Portland getting to the finals. He wrong.
Now,
Yeah,
These
well,
niggas make millions of
yeah,
dollars.
well,
Now, watch
and
this.
y'all shines coming
hey,
here.
Loaf
Y'all
don't
talk to me,
make-
but
Loaf
I
don't
wrong.
make-
Hey, bud.
Who has ever
Loaf
been
don't make-
100% right
Now, watch
in the
this.
NBA?
Nah,
No
Loaf-
prediction.
Loaf
If
don't make
Boston-
hundreds.
hey.
Loaf don't make millions of
Watch this
dollars.
show. Watch this show.
My point
Loaf is wrong.
exactly.
Not
Watch
over.
this. Watch this
Boom.
show. No, watch this. Nah. Boston was up 3-1. This way when they come and just stroll like Vince McMahon flicking something to the table.
First of
Well,
all,
you know,
rolling the
I
big suit
flicking-
like
Like I say, I
like
don't have to
I said
brag with
before.
y'all
Yeah,
because
yeah,
at the end of the day,
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's him. Yeah,
I don't
that's
have to
him.
brag
He
with
done
y'all
come and
because
tell these
I'm
shoulders
on
out.
80 percentile. Why I have to brag with
You
y'all
know
if I
what?
90?
always beat y'all? So it wouldn't be a celebration to come in here and say,
Nah,
I beat
don't-
y'all.
Nah, I wasn't a major
That's why
match.
right now, it's such a celebration.
Ladies
So
and
y'all
gentlemen,
have your glory.
I wasn't a major in maths.
Fun,
but
this is where you bring the
can't
tape
be
back.
over
This is where you
5
play
in
the tape back,
90%
Fun.
that. You can't be over 5 in the 90% that. That don't make no
No.
sense.
How did
That's
that
how much
make sense?
times I already beat y'all.
You say, son? You
So if
can't
I
go
beat y'all
0%.
90 times and I lose 5,
Coach,
or the 95 times I get 90,
That's still under 90, bro.
what's 90% of zero show?
Zero.
All right.
at least you
move-
get that one right.
Let's move on with that.
Jesus, Lord.
Let's move on with that.
Niggas saying news. I'm glad y'all here to see this. My goodness.
Let's move on with that.
Hey, next time, Pun, get some confetti and stuff for these niggas. Hey, next time we can bet. We can bet. Because it looked like y'all the celebration thing. The celebration thing ain't enough. We got to put some bets
Listen to
on
me.
this.
All over your face.
I say, look at
All over your face right now.
bets is be way different.
All over your face right now.
Because it's a glory thing where I can come and
It's
pile your
glory.
money up in front of me and I can lay down in front of your money in front of the camera and stuff now. That's a whole different
Yeah, I
thing.
hope you ain't betting.
We got the bet.
Anyway, that one over.
I hope you ain't betting.
Moving on to the next series with Loaf get wrong.
Philly and well, he ain't get us run wrong yet.
Not yet.
He will get it wrong, but he ain't get it wrong yet. Philly and Toronto.
This fella right here, how many you want little playoff basketball, boy? Or they supposed to be doing a little something for the losers? Eh?
First of all, obviously, I guess, like you say, you did ask earlier. 'cause
They doing a little playoff for the losers.
I know you couldn't find the games on TV and stuff. That's why I used the access area today. But if you would watch these games,
Yeah.
you would realize that Philly is the better team. Philly right now is getting beat. Because,
Nah, so the better team is for you.
well, I picked the better team at the time, bro. That was last week.
At the time.
At the time, game 1, we saw Philly was the better team. Game 2, Impayed come friggin' talking about he got stomach virus thrown up at halftime. They ain't playing at 100%. Ben Simmons right now is not the Ben Simmons of the regular season. Ben Simmons can't shoot, and they're not letting him drive because that's what they got Marc Gasol for. Marc Gasol clogs the lane. He's just a body in there. Marc Gasol ain't scoring no 20 points and 12 rebounds like he used to in Memphis, but Marc Gasol disrupting people at the rim. Thirdly, you have no one else there. Jimmy Butler playing the hard out.
No, Jimmy
I
Butler-
must give Jimmy Butler that.
Jimmy Butler coming to play every
That
game.
boy guiding Kawhi on one end, and he coming on the other end and getting buckets.
Jimmy Butler
But
coming to play every game.
that's about it. JJ Redick is playing on like he don't know how to shoot a basketball. no
Tobias
more.
Harris on and off.
And Tobias Harris just a spot of shooter, but
Fourthly,
It comes down to this. though.
Mr. X Factor, I'm tired of your excuses.
with Toronto, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Kawhi Leonard is legit. Supposed to be the MVP, boy.
Hey, all
I'm
right.
tired.
I'm
Now you want to hop on the Kawhi train.
Well,
Man,
listen, this
I
is
also
why.
tell you, Kawhi,
This is the time
Kawhi
we
was
have
even
Mr.
better than LeBron.
Listen, all right.
From long time, I was telling people, like, for me, bust LeBron up in the NBA Finals that year, I can tell you,
Well,
Kawhi is a two-way player. People hype LeBron. LeBron don't even play defense no more. Kawhi is the best two-way player in the NBA right
So
now.
now listen to this.
Well, okay.
Listen to hear this. He's on hopping on the Kawhi train now because he sees this fella picked 76ers. That's what I don't get. He picked 76ers.
If I pick the
and saying
76ers, but I say Kawhi is the best player, what's your point?
No, your point is you should go with the best player
Why should I go with the best player?
because he's the best player.
How is that going out
Anyway,
with you since you pick LeBron every year? How is that going with the best player every year?
I picked Toronto.
3-8? Okay.
I picked
that makes
Toronto
sense.
because I believe that Philly would have no answer for Kawhi, and they don't see him
He's the best player.
to have no answer
No
for
one
Kawhi.
has an answer for Kawhi, bro.
And now for me, I don't know. If I was Philly, I'd have just tried to double the nigga. Because, I mean, you can't stop from scoring. Make
No,
Kyle
you
Lowry
can't
beat
stop.
you.
But that's Siakam sneaky, though. You double them, Siakam go for
And I think
30,
that's the
35.
reason, and that's the next reason I picked Toronto, because if they had to rely on Kyle Lowry to be their second best player,
Oh, that's garbage.
they was not going to win.
Boy, Kyle Lowry
But
is some hot
Siakam-
garbage.
Hey,
Jesus.
But Siakam,
Siakam is nice, you know.
nice.
I tell y'all last week, I'll compare him to like Luol Deng.
Wait,
He probably is.
I hope Kyle
He
Lowry.
probably like
He probably is.
but he like a little upgrade. Like,
Listen.
but he nice.
if Kawhi stay in Toronto this year, get rid of Kyle Lowry.
If Kawhi stay in Toronto, it's because of Siakam. It's because
I don't care. If he stay, please don't put
It's-
Kyle Lowry around him, man.
it's because he
don't need that.
Listen,
He
this
sees
is not.
Siakam's
Listen,
a
this
star.
Toronto team is not the team to pull for. 'Cause
I'm
you
pulling
already
for them, big man.
Yeah, you already
Worry about
pulling.
who you was pulled for. Why you worrying about who I was pulled for?
Man, because
I ain't say nothing about pulling for no one. I say if Kawhi stay, get Kyle Lowry out of there. That's all I said.
I'm saying don't
I don't
worry
care
about
about
the
Toronto.
Toronto. Don't worry about Toronto
Don't
and their
worry,
moves.
don't worry about Toronto. You worry
Hey,
about
who
Philly.
you worrying about?
You worry about
And he's a
Philly.
Cleveland fan
You worry about Philly.
/ Miami fan / whatever fan
You
you
worry
is.
about Philly.
Listen, well, listen.
Gee.
I am a LeBronie.
Hey,
Wherever LeBron go,
LeBron.
yeah.
I go.
Well, speaking of, I don't want to touch on the Lakers right now, but I would like to touch on the Lakers.
Touch on the Lakers, Sanzo.
I would like to
Touch on the
I know, but
Lakers.
These niggas been sitting around all night.
So
touch on the Lakers, my sons. Touch them up.
you all flicking was trying to sign Ty Lue, right?
Never. I was so happy today when I read that report, that piece of garbage say he backing out of the head coach. Wait, listen, I've never been so happy in all my life for the coaching job. Because, wait, why would you let go Luke Walton to bring in Ty Lue? Like, what's the big upgrade?
Do y'all think?
Yeah, that's a lateral move.
Do y'all think?
That's one thing I agree with
It's
you.
a lateral move, but we know why it was happening.
Yeah.
It was LeBron centered move.
Yeah.
Do y'all think that now that he's backed off, because I think they say the Lakers lowball him on an offer or whatever.
The
case
Lakers
is.
backed off, actually, because Ty Lue done had a whole birthday cake with the Lakers on
logo
it.
on it. And
So he
exactly.
thought he was straight.
So, do y'all think now that LeBron might think of maybe asking for a trade?
Please, LeBron, listen. Ty Lue don't want to be there. You don't want to be there. Honestly, we don't want you there. Please, man. Ask for a trade, bro. We could give you that. We can give you that. Please, man. I don't really like LeBron being there because of the over expectations they expect. People think LeBron being there could bring a championship. It will not. LeBron has never won a championship by himself in his whole career. In order for the Lakers to win a championship, you got to put at least two
Other stuff.
other good stars. Not one, two.
2 stars.
And you better have role players around there, and you better keep them healthy.
2 stars and one got to take a back seat.
Exactly. You got to bring someone there and kill their powers. Like what he do to Kevin Love, like what he do with Bosch. Like you got to bring a big man there and kill their powers.
And then the scene of LeBron of old, like I was telling niggas, like the scene.
Oh yeah, you got to carry dead weight now.
The
Seeing Superman LeBron,
Yeah, the scene
who
2007 LeBron.
is the greatest, was the greatest player of his generation. But now you got dead weight coming your way. You got aging. You got injuries starting coming. This was the first season now. He had a long-term injury where he's out like 17, 18 games. So now you got a LeBron now who is on the decline. So, boy, you got to have a superstar there who could carry that weight when LeBron start. Oh, I need some rest. Oh, my back start hurting. Oh, my knee is hurting. So you could need a Anthony Davis, Kemba Walker, Klay Thompson, Kawhi Leonard. You got to pick something.
I think the Lakers' plan actually is to try to
The hate so real. I can feel
piss
it.
off LeBron so much to the point where he
I
asks
noticed
for
that.
a trade.
I noticed that. It's like they do it like if LeBron say he won this, they doing the complete opposite to say, listen, we ain't on that run. Now either you can leave or you just can lose and your legacy can get tarnished.
Yeah, I think that's what's probably their plan because I mean they might probably try to go after a free agent or so this summer if they don't really get no one significant.
Boo.
Then
If they don't get a top free agent this summer,
I think they need to look at
that's it. That team exploding next year. If they can't get a Kawhi, if Kawhi choose to stay, if Jimmy Butler say he ain't playing under no one, because Jimmy Butler pretty cocky too. If he saying he ain't playing no backseat role, if you see they can't trade for Andy Davis and maybe a Boston throw a better package out there or New York or something. If you see they can't get Kemba Walker or Klay Thompson, well, you think LeBron going through another season of that? Missing the playoffs, dealing with that dead team, bringing in fellas like JaVale McGee, Lance Stevenson, and Michael Beasley.
Yeah.
Boy,
I think
that team will explode.
He'd cause and the worst part is he'll try to cause a riot. No, see what LeBron is. He's trying to cause riots to try to scare the front office, but he don't have no one who he could scare anymore. No. Magic done gone.
This LA, bro.
And nah, GD bust them looking at you. Even if it's stupid, GD bust them looking at you like, but we don't care, but we don't care if we don't care if that's what you want to do. Like, if that's what you want to do, you want to make a temper tantrum, we don't care, but
we had greats here.
We don't care. You can leave if you want to. So, whether that's a good or bad thing, we'll see whatever later. I do think the Lakers, because, well, if the Warriors, for whatever reason, don't play Klay, I do think Klay would probably go to the Lakers. And I even think Kemba probably would do it, too. I think Kemba, too. I don't see none of the big ones, Karen, because you can't really persuade Kawhi them with championships and then
but LeBron have to have a big.
You have to have it depends.
So if you get Klay and Kemba, he need a big. That's why he got Kevin Love. That's why he got Chris Bosh. He have to have a good power forward / center. He need a big. So I'm thinking we should lowball Boogie. Because Boogie can't get no max.
That wouldn't be a low ball because he really ain't get no offers from no other team probably anyway.
That's what I'm saying. You could get Boogie on the low for 5-10 mil, and you still could get Klay, and you would be LeBron, Klay, Boogie, and then you throw whatever, Lonzo, Kuzma.
Yeah, you would make
that's
the playoffs. You'd make the playoffs for that team. You'd make the playoffs. You'd probably make a top 4 seed because if Durant ain't on the Warriors no more, then you'd probably be a top 4
exactly,
seed.
And Durant leave Golden State up for chalks now.
Yeah, so, but like I say, I think they need to go after them set. Go after Klay.
Yeah.
Call Klay July 1 when free agents start. Call him.
It'd be a smart
game
move.
a little bit because he can need a little time to
It'd be a
celebrate.
smart move all around because number one, you get an all-time good shooter, great shooter. You got a defensive person, and guess what? Number two is you taking a piece away from Golden State. So now it becomes easier to beat Golden State because you taking a piece away from them. So now it'll only be Steph there. And if Durant don't resign, you think Steph can at the end? Now Steph can drop your numbers now.
He can drop
don't get me
numbers,
wrong.
but there ain't
there ain't be no championship.
While we on the Steph story, Rockets and Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
Who y'all got?
I still got the Warriors.
You get the Warriors. You could see the Warriors lollygag with them.
Warriors and six.
Boy.
Game 3 was a throwaway. Steph missing point blank layups. Even at the end of the game, the man trying to dunk. When Steph ever is attempt a dunk, the man wide open, drive down the lane, ball get dunk. I was like, okay.
And they was already up by like.
Yeah, they was up by like 5. So it's like,
don't
anyway,
make it seem like that's the
get
problem.
him the game.
Press record. Pun.
Listen, the Rockets.
Second game, Steph had the last shot. Toronto had the last shot. Both of them missed it. So they was pretty close. But them games with Golden State win, they won handedly.
See,
like you could see what's going on.
And then, but listen, if you watch how Houston won those games, right? I ain't taking nothing away from Houston. They obviously they being a lot more. Usually when a team dirty, that means they know they can't beat you. So they're trying to dirty up the game.
Yeah, like what Clippers was doing.
So exactly like what Clippers is doing. So when you see Chris Paul undercutting niggas,
playing dirty,
and PJ Tucker elbowing niggas and they throating wide, and they just holding and grabbing Steph when he running through screens, pushing Steph for the bounce. I watch Eric go into the tree and nigga hit a tree.
If you ain't playing dirty,
push
you ain't
Steph
trying.
for the bounce. So it's like,
if you ain't playing dirty, you ain't trying, buddy.
usually when you play dirty, that means, but I really can't beat this team. But. So I gotta dirty up the skin and make this, make it little.
But I can tell you one thing. I did say Houston win 2. I did say that. 2 in a row.
Well, they did win 2.
2 in a row.
Game 2.
Two.
Game
Right
5
now,
Game 5 decides the series.
Yeah.
right now, Houston is winning. Houston is up by 2.
Houston up by 2. That's
I can
good.
tell you
What
one.
the score? 6-8.
No, 14-12.
I am saying,
Listen, it ain't about. Listen to what I'm saying.
I thought this is third quarter.
because I just saying, wait, Boston
Niggas
game
say-
just over. So I
niggas say
know
six-
these niggas just started this game.
Listen.
They making it seem like, wait, Houston almost going to close this one out.
Niggas say. Well, one of the is.
At the end of the
And then-
day,
14-12.
And then I wait.
2014 now.
And I look at Golden State too. Golden State, when I watch them play,
Who got 20?
wait, they. What is what?
2014 now.
Who this? Who got 20?
Warriors. But let's see what I'm trying to show you.
Niggas that go.
Houston in 7. Houston in 7. See, they can laugh at me.
Wait, no, for-
Pun. Press record. Press
So-
record now, pun.
No, for Houston to win in 7,
Houston in
they
7.
need to win this game tonight. They can't.
So Houston and 7
they can't win.
in Golden State. Boy, if they pull that off, they
Listen,
they deserve
For
the championship.
Houston to win in 7, they need to win this tonight. If they win this one tonight, then they
No.
they could win this in 7.
Houston could
But
lose
actually,
this one tonight. You know.
actually, they can't
Houston
win in
could
7.
lose
My
this
bad.
one. Houston
They can't
could
win
lose this
7.
one tonight
They have to win in 6.
and come back
They
to
better
win.
win in
They have to win in 6.
Because like
they can't win
I
in
said,
7.
Game 7 in Golden State.
Press record button.
Boy, listen, that's pure. That's
Wait a
pure.
second.
Press
turbulence.
record button.
The Warriors are battling right now fatigue because they've been to 3 or 4 straight championships.
Yeah,
They
long
battling
summers, long
internal issues. Clay is a free
summers.
agent.
No one will resign.
Duran is a free agent. They don't know where the future lies.
Boogie ain't care.
So they battling themselves more than anything. So if you let them get to game 7 on their home floor,
That's panic.
That's smoke.
it could just be momentum.
That's
We
pure
could carry them to a win.
That's
now,
like,
No,
that's like
no.
playing 2K on Pro Boy.
yeah,
disagree.
it could just be momentum.
That's
Disagree.
pure smoke.
You see what I'm
Next
saying?
week I come in with my Judge Malik.
And then now, if you
Impossible.
beat them tonight, which is possible because they could say, okay, we got game 5 at home. We could win game 5 at home. We ain't really got to come to play. You could beat them tonight. If you beat them tonight, game 6, you could have them on their heels.
Yeah.
Because they could be on the road. The crowd could get to them. You could have them on the heels. But at home, game 7, Katie, Steph, Clay could be on for a game 7.
What? That's problem.
So I think Houston have to win. If they got
They
a
have to
chance,
win tonight.
they got to win tonight, and they
They
got to
have
close
to
this
win
out in
tonight.
6. They can't win, and James Harden can be off in games. 7. I ain't even gonna say that.
I wouldn't even start with Chris Paul. Don't get
on
me
game
started with
7.
Chris Paul. If James Harden off, but Chris Paul might as well walk back to the locker room. Because that one awful.
So Houston got to win. I ain't saying they can't win the series. They could. I still pick Golden State in 6. But like I say, if they used to win, I think they need to win tonight.
No, Sans,
That's
I
their
can't
best
accept
chance.
that. I can't accept
That's
that.
their best chance.
Sans, I can't accept you telling me that Golden State in 6, and then you're coming back and you're telling me Houston might win in 7.
Golden State in 6.
Listen to me, you gotta
That's
pick
my
one.
prediction.
You gotta pick
Golden
one.
State in 6.
All right, that's what I want now.
Golden State in 6.
X Factor, who you get?
I have Golden State in 7.
So they tie it up and they go to game 7?
I give Golden State this one tonight. Houston got a punch out to the next game, game 6. They can battle it out, extended. But
Now,
when
I
they come
watch-
back, that one over.
I watched the greatest player of all time beat the Golden State Warriors.
Jordan never played Golden State.
I remember Jordan playing. Wait,
Oh,
yeah, Jordan did play Golden State, but that was like, I remember them beating him.
That's a 91. He
That was like 91. I remember
wasn't
him.
even flicking alive,
He was
dog.
torching them, boy.
alive for that big show.
My colleagues have some jokes, but it is what it is. I've seen a box sweep before.
Wait, Jordan never played Golden State though.
Listen, it is what it is.
What it was, 91 or you?
Listen,
Boy? Listen.
one of the greatest
Wait.
players of all time.
Okay, one of the greatest. Okay, no
One of the
problem.
greatest players of all
I
time.
gave him that.
And here it is now, Harden. In order for him to be considered one of the greatest of all time, here's his chance.
No, I think this would be a big one for
Here
Harden.
is his
legacy.
chance in his legacy to brand right here, right now. You have 3 of the best shooters in the world. If you could beat the 3 of the best shooters in the world, big brother, you automatically in my top 10. If you could beat, hands down, you, Chris Paul, and
Eric
Eric Gordon?
He playing big though. He playing big.
PJ Tucker,
Yeah, he knocking.
I ain't gonna
Listen
lie,
to
he
me,
playing
boy.
big, boy.
listen to me. If Houston could beat this team right here,
That nigga playing big.
if
boy.
Houston beat this team right
Shout out
here,
Eric Gordon. He's a beam man. Shout out to
James,
Eric Gordon.
yeah, man.
Shout
Shout out to Eric Gordon.
Shout out to
man.
Eric Gordon.
Matter of fact, Eric Gordon come down for Jeff Rogers in July.
Shout out to Eric Gordon.
Y'all
And,
niggas gotta stop, yeah.
He's a beam man, boy.
Shut up,
Eric
shut up,
Gordon.
Eric Gordon.
Flip.
Nigga more beam than Clay. That's the man you always pick it up.
Shout out,
Hold on.
Every
shout
one
out,
is be over here.
shout out, buddy.
How
One
he
time.
get more Bahamian than Clay?
Even more baby and Clay, nigga,
His
stay over here.
grandparents is Bahamian.
Wait,
Clay daddy is a Bahamian.
Great.
But y'all laws, once your father is a Bahamian,
Wait.
you is a
Let me
Bahamian.
tell you
So Clay
something,
is actually more Bahamian. Clay is be over here every summer too.
yeah, go and stay over here.
He
wait.
just
No,
don't
no,
come in
wait.
the shine
Aaron
area.
Gordon stay over
Clay stay over PI and stuff. And he might come
Aaron
over
Gordon
just
go
to
to the
ride
hood, right?
around.
Aaron Gordon.
He's
Aaron
stay in the
Gordon.
hood,
Aaron
right?
Gordon will go play on Delaport and get hacked up and stuff. That's his
Aaron Gordon's play
business.
on Delaport.
Clay ain't getting
Aaron
on
stay in
Delaport.
Gramios.
Eric Gordon, Buddy Hill, all them gonna be on our show in July. Y'all stay tuned. Listen up. Oh, it's all about the experts now. Back to the story. If James Harden inserts himself into the game and he wins a series versus the same Golden State team, that's Boogie Cousins. I don't care if he play or he ain't play.
Ah, boy.
Andrew Bogut. Livingston. I think if Livingston was on
Don't call it his name, man. He ain't doing a crap
Hey,
this
I don't know.
series.
This
Listen to
play-
me.
this play
I
just
feel as though-
finished.
I ain't gonna lie.
You guys are calling you on what state?
Listen to me. I feel
Ready to cook?
man, the people on the team. If the people on the
Start calling
if they on the team, listen to me. If they on the team, they get beat too.
Wow.
If Livingston was on a different team,
Let me say you doing a crap this
listen to me.
series.
If Livingston was on a different
That
team,
may
you'd
be
see his
so
real
off.
potential. You know. I think Livingston.
I don't know.
The reason why this
He
is
was
toughest-
on different teams before, you know.
The reason why it's the
No,
toughest
but-
year for the Warriors too. Next thing, their bench.
Oh, they-
Horrible.
Oh, they too old. You got Iguodala limping on the court. Livingston coming on there like he ain't got no energy. You ever play 2K and like the red light to the bottom? Like Livingston don't have the win to keep up with Chris Paul and James Harden.
I don't care. We play.
And like these other fellas,
He play.
like,
These are fellas is jabronis.
Aye, but they legit.
You
like,
got
for Golden State to be this far.
right.
Chance. At the
It's
end of the day,
amazing.
listen to me. At the end of the day,
Because Steve
listen to
Kerr
me.
put these niggas in the game for
Listen to
2
me, Jen.
seconds. They make one stupid foul and you look like you be like, mother sick. I have to keep this player in the game for 5 more minutes. No
Gents,
man, I
at
got to
the
take
end
him
of the day, once a player plays in that game, regardless if he hurt, he limping, whatever the situation may be, at the end of the day, you know what they can say? He played. Nah, at the end of the day,
That's true.
you see, that's straight up.
That's
I don't
true. I
care.
agree
Listen to
with
me.
you on
If
That's
LeBron James 34, we don't know LeBron ain't got all what he had. At the end of the day, you know what I
Yeah,
you know the fellas I'm gonna say? Boy, LeBron going to the finals 20 times and he lose. They ain't a dog, but the times when he win, that's just how the thing go. My children, all those, when they hear about Curry those and James Harden those, when they hear about these people, you know what they can say? Man, he play against he beat. If James Harden was to beat this team right now, oh, he beat 3 finals MVP. He beat a 5-time All-Star. You see what I said? That's what they can hit. That's what they can say.
Honestly,
3 of the best shooters of all time.
this would be a big win.
This will be a
This
huge
would be a big
win,
win.
bro.
But let me show you why it won't be that big. Because it'll be a big win for his legacy. And people will talk about it a lot now. A couple of years from now, it ain't gonna be that big because Houston ain't gonna win a championship. So at the end of the day, if they beat them, Houston could get eliminated next round. Who knows? I don't think they could beat anyone from the East. So then,
You don't think Houston can beat anyone from these?
no, I don't think they could beat no one from the East.
If Denver come out,
I think Denver could give Houston a run for their money.
that's really rough.
I think so. And then it'll just be like, okay, yeah, I beat the Warriors, but I still ain't even no ring though. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Boy, Kawhi looking good for the second championship, boy.
Shoot, you can't sleep on them.
You can't sleep on them. Boy, Golden State in some problems.
I want to say in problems, but it's supposed to
Golden
be tough.
State have their own problems.
It's supposed to be tough.
Golden State have rich people problems. Like Golden State could blow through to the playoffs right now, but they keeping their self back. Like they shouldn't even be tied up with Houston right now. Like even though Houston is a good team, they're not on Golden State level. Like no team right now in the NBA should be even carrying Golden State to 6 games, bro. But because certain games they come out, wait, that game Steph play was stink. I don't know what
Horrible.
Steph was on. I guess
Horrible.
Aisha was looking for
I
attention.
think
and
that Aisha knows must come out earlier.
Steph couldn't friggin' Steph had to keep an eye on her because she might be in the crowd twerking and stuff. So
Aisha,
I don't know.
Aisha knows come out earlier.
Steph, they say Steph had to go deep somewhere else.
I hope to see how they try jobbing my boy tonight, boy. I hope you have a good game tonight, boy.
I don't know, but like Steph was off. Clay looked like he's up off that dope, so he can't shoot this good.
Boy, that was the worst game I ever see Clay play.
He gotta get back on the dope, but someone gotta get him that good stuff, boy. Because when he off that, he ain't the same, bro. And Durant try and brush his hair. He lose all his powers. He know when them curls tight on top of his head, he shot he ain't missing. The second he try and brush that and smooth that out, he ain't the same Durant, bro.
I know they wasn't going to win last game too, because Draymond ain't get no tech. So that doesn't make no sense to me at all.
Draymond playing good guy, getting the therapy and stuff. Once you start taking that energy out of Draymond, he ain't nothing.
No, but you gotta get a tech. You gotta get at least one. You gotta curse someone out. You gotta
even Boogie sitting on the bench calm.
Go on. No.
Middle in the season when Boogie was injured, he was getting texts. That boy didn't even play a game yet. And back in November and stuff, he was getting texts. And he didn't even play a game yet.
The game.
Now, big pressure situations, ref calling all type of crap in Houston, and you sitting on the sideline with your shades on and you sipping. And I was like,
at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen,
they too comfortable.
Definitely.
They ain't hungry like how they used to be.
Houston hungry.
So what are your predictions now for
Denver?
For this series now and Denver?
Denver series just...
What you mean? This series right there, I said Houston getting.
Okay, we already say our predictions.
We already say Houston.
What about Denver? Denver.
This is like this series is like a Spurs series to me, but like I can't watch one of their full games. I try.
No, but this is very entertaining.
No, boy.
This is very entertaining. Damian Lillard.
The only person who's entertaining in this whole series is Damian Lillard, and he's not having a good series. So I can't watch no game watching friggin' Murray and your chick go off and like
absolutely
really?
You're not a fan of the game.
Yeah, I ain't all that crap.
You're not a fan of the game because listen to me.
I don't watch Spurs basketball.
When it comes to fundamentals, Jokic, the Joker, and Murray, that's the best two-man thing since.
Well, man, show.
Yeah, see, like I say, I don't.
So, man, why do this every week?
I don't even run on because, like, bro, I love to watch basketball. I just can't watch that basketball compared to the rest. Now, if it's the only game on, cool.
That's the best. That's the best two-man game since James Harden and.
Well, I'll say this, right? I watch much of the series.
None.
You didn't watch much of the series?
I had a catch. Remember that game where they had the
Steph game you turn off before you go to bed, and then you drop sleep watching it.
I catch the end of.
Then they catch highlights in the morning.
No. I catch the end of. I ain't watch highlights. I guess the end of.
It wasn't the highlights.
I guess the end of. They had a triple overtime or something like that.
Yeah, four overtime game. That was the only reason people know.
What you call a 4-time?
So I catch
quadruple overtime?
when the game was going into the first overtime.
Yeah.
I catch that. And
I say, but I can't watch that.
Yeah, we catch that.
That probably wasn't a good time to watch that.
No.
Because niggas is tired. Niggas is flicking.
Ring right out.
Just flicking past the ball over the place. No one making no serious scoring moves or nothing like that. I mean, you could see like
Rodney had come right there and boom, boom.
Throw that rock in there.
But you could see like how you say, show, Nuggets got some good fundamentals. Jokic, he could pass and all that days. They look like a more disciplined team than Portland. That's probably why they could win. I think the two of them evenly match. Again, the series ain't really that exciting to me.
Yeah, personal views.
But when they play Golden State or whatever, or maybe Houston or whatever, then I think that could be a good series.
For them to have an entertaining series against Golden State or Houston, they got to win game one. If you see they go into Golden State, actually they do have home court. No. Who's number one seed?
Denver don't have home court.
If they play Houston, they'll have home court.
If they play Houston, they'll have home court.
So if they go in and they win game 1 and 2, then you'll be like, okay, this could be a 7-game series. If they go in and they play Houston or Golden State and they lose them first 2 games, you'll be like, but you ain't watching them 2 games in Denver. Like, they might take one, and when they come back to Houston or Golden State in game 5, that one over.
Yeah, because you know everything.
That one over.
You know everything in life.
That one over.
At the end of the day, bro, people out there don't listen to Mr. X Factor.
So you think anybody minding you? Mr. One Sport Pony?
Listen to me.
And it ain't even basketball?
Listen to me.
Talk about the flag game, man. Show. Talk about the flag game.
What flag game? The one when he said East game, right?
Talk about the flag game.
Mr. X Factor, you say 14-12.
Yeah.
That was your right prediction last week. What was the final score of the Rams versus the Hitmen?
I don't even remember.
Oh, you don't remember? They knock you out that bad?
I stayed at the end of the game.
Typical X Factor.
You's a Kyrie fan. You
You're
could
damn
tell.
right.
Listen to me.
I know
X
shit, but
Factor.
listen,
X Factor had
one thing
no.
with me.
X Factor had no catches,
Yeah, you're a Kyrie fan.
no touchdowns,
One thing with me.
no scores.
Like you say, Kyrie is what I is.
Is clearly the
I come
X
in the
Factor.
game with a game plan on what I thought should have happened. When you say, okay, you want to do your own thing, no problem. When the score down, niggas them whooping you up, I start unloosing my cleats. Because at the end of the day,
You're a sore loser.
hey, what call me what it is? Because I don't like being a loser. You want me to be a happy loser?
I want you to be a leader.
Yeah, I lead by being the first one off the field. I is leading off the field.
No, you should be.
Anyway.
You should be a leader.
At the game,
Whereas you supposed
our
to be
game was
encouraged.
on Sunday after Carnival. Where we were so short-handed, they had me playing defense. I don't play defense.
No.
So I on the field now as a linebacker. Keep in mind, they couldn't get the ball. No one passed on me. They passed to the other side when I was over there covering their running back. But on the first play of the game, kickoff now, we had 4 athletic fellas and 2 linemen. 2 linemen running down the field to try and pull a flag. And they scored on the first play of the game because the person who received the ball, obviously common sense to tell you, run to the lineman side because they can't catch you. Then he cut back and gone, scored first play of the game. After that, we tied it up? Yeah, because we had a touchdown.
No, y'all didn't. Y'all
Yes, we
didn't.
did score a touchdown.
Y'all scored that time, but y'all didn't tie it up.
Yeah, because our kicking didn't show up.
No, I say y'all didn't tie it up. You
So
said that
they
y'all
had
tied it
7,
up. Don't say you
and
tied
then
it
we
up.
scored a touchdown.
But
So
y'all
the
didn't
kicking
tie
didn't
it
come,
up.
So we had to go for 2 every play. We couldn't even kick it on 4th down. We had to go for every 4th down because we didn't have a kicker to kick field goals or whatever.
Listen to me.
So we going for 2, didn't get the 2. 7-6.
Touchdown. Guess what happened after that? Who scored?
No, this was long. Y'all didn't even score. After that, no one scored going into halftime. The
Okay.
score was 7-6 going into halftime.
Yeah.
No one even scored for the first half after the half. The last, 7-8 minutes, they scored a touchdown
No.
on the broken play.
No.
What carried them up?
No. Tell the people at home who
40
listening.
in
Listen to
the
me. Tell the people at home who scored the touchdown. That's what they want to hear. Who scored the touchdown?
Honky. What he name?
Who did he throw it to?
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, you can't remember.
Who he threw it to?
Me.
Actually, he threw it to someone in front of you. The ball was batted in the air, and you catch the ball.
Oh my God.
He didn't throw it to you. You asked who he threw it to. Now, if you ask who catch it, yeah, you catch it. But he wasn't throwing that to you. He's actually throwing that to whoever that boy was in front of you. And the ball bounced off your hand.
Mr. X Factor.
This boy in the back of the end zone.
Mr. X Factor. You know,
catch the ball right in
you
the
know who
hand.
you remind me of? My
So-
ex-wife. Always got excuses.
Well,
Always.
You choose me.
Always.
that's your ex-wife?
Who always have excuses. Listen to me, bro.
She probably ain't getting a nado.
Listen to me. Listen to me, bro.
That's real.
Yeah, it was probably you.
At the end of the day, listen what I'm trying to show
That's
you.
real.
At the end of the day, it was a loss.
Yeah.
Take your loss. After Carnival, before Carnival. After Christmas, before
Niggas
Christmas.
come out, they're 40 strong, and it's only 30 man roster.
I don't need to
They
hear
got
the
niggas on the
excuses.
sideline
I
who
don't
even play.
At the end of the day,
Cheerleaders
at the end of the day,
But y'all strong, but that Coke, that Coke sponsor, we need a sponsor. Like, Pepsi don't sponsor. We need a Pepsi sponsor.
It's a WA show.
listen to me.
That Coke sponsor strong.
No, you know what bugging me, but Mr. X Factor. That's what has killed me when he lose. I don't know what's going on in the home, but let me break it down like this. That's what has killed me with the X Factor. When you're wrong, you're wrong. You come on the show, you beg up your mouth, you say 14-12. The Rams can take it.
Yep.
Here it is now. You're talking about all kind of jersey and who sponsor who, how much people they had after Carnival, all these excuses.
What's your
I don't need that. At the end of the day, the
What's your
people at
point?
home, they want to hear what the final score was. And that over. They don't need to
you
hear.
ask for details.
They don't need to hear
We
why
already
y'all
know what the
lost
final score was.
and who
so
y'all
you ask
lost
me my
to.
details, that's my details, big man.
Win or loss.
No. Loss is a loss. Tell the people.
Well, we
I
can
lose.
just say that and move on. Why you don't just keep going?
Just say I
You
lose.
ask me for my details. That was my
I
details
lose.
on the game.
Tell the people at home I lost. Say it. It ain't hard. Say it.
I lose. I never lose.
Listen to me. At the end of the day, bro.
I like Lil Wayne.
At the end of the day, Hitman is on a quest to become the best.
Of course not.
And whoever's in the way,
What
We
y'all in?
railroad.
What y'all in? Third?
I don't need. You don't need no position.
Oh, okay.
Ain't about position.
It ain't about position.
Able
It's
position.
about the playoffs, brother.
Okay. Y'all in third, we in fourth.
Whoever ready to rub, we could rub. How much games back y'all be in the playoffs? How much games back? We in third, y'all in fourth. How much games back y'all in the whole season? How much games back
Of who? Of y'all or
yeah, of us.
first place?
of us?
2.
3 games back, bro.
How the
3 games back. Y'all 1-1.
big man?
1-3.
We 1-2, big man.
Y'all only have 2 losses.
If I say 1-2, what that mean, boy?
Sorry, so.
Okay.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, here ends another segment.
Oh boy. Hold on. So y'all just can let Aisha slide then. So y'all just see that woman privileges, boy. That ain't cool.
Here
You can let that slide.
Here ends another episode of the Experts on the pods or the solids, where we break down.
Kick it in the city when we in around town. Next door neighbors telling us that it's too loud now. Neighbor, can you please just turn that mess down?